Well, let's see who's up today. You see the headline I have here. I really believe this is that government grants, once Trump gets into office next week, it's going to be easier than ever to be able to get government grants. And for a strange reason. I mean, it's a little looking at sideways at it, but I've been seeing presidents come and go for 50 years. I've been following government programs for that. So I see it all the time. When a new sheriff comes into town, everybody thinks that everything the old sheriff does or did or made available will be gone. And it'll be everything that the new president says will happen like on the first day. And that's just crazy. Nothing is going to change. You won't see anything changing for a couple of years, to tell you the truth, except the wind. There'll be a lot of wind coming out the administration will come out, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So you think it happens immediately. Oh, I shouldn't apply for it anymore. And that's what happens, is people think that when they say they're going to change the thing, that it's changing now. And that's stupid. Stupid. Don't think that way. Because nothing changes. It takes years for things to change in Washington. But what happens, that leaves a terrific opportunity for everybody else. That's right. They're going to think, oh, I was going to apply for that grant, but I guess I won't. Trump's here, and there won't be any money. He says so. And that's just crazy by nuts. And that's right. That's why it's easier. If you have less people applying for the grant you want, that means you have a hell of a lot better chance of getting the grant. You understand that? Got my pen ready. Good. That's what you have to do, is ignore all the wind, all the headlines that say, oh, this is disappearing. And then the people, on the other side say, oh, look what Trump is doing. He's going to ruin the world and all this kind of stuff. So you'll hear that banter about how bad everything is and how he's going to cut everything, and nothing will happen. It'll take a year or two before anything happens. And when it does happen, it's just the margins. It'll be 2-3% if he's lucky to get things changed. But that will mean considerable change down the long run. Because if you change a course of an aircraft carrier like the United States, and you go off 2 degrees on the course, man, in 10 years, you're in another continent by mistake, and you didn't want to get there. So in the long run, yes, they are. But in the short run, you have to ignore that and get out there and apply, because that's where the money is. This is why every billionaire is following Trump around. Billionaires are all over Mar-a-Lago now. They want to get in on the inside. They'll be at all, I live right down the street from some of the hotels that are having all the parties in the next couple of days. So all the fat cats are there to find out how they can get more money. Okay, so it's important that you know this. It's important that you realize that less people are applying because they're going to believe the headlines. We're also media driven, and all the media will just say, on both sides, whether you're a Republican or Democrat, both are going to say, outrageous things to get your attention, and none of it's happening. Again, it will maybe happen in the long run, but not now. So if you have a problem that you need to solve in the next 2 years, ignore whatever you read in the media and go out and apply, okay? Because that's where it is. See, the free money society, or actually the free money, what I should call it, the economy, the free money economy, is Trump. Trump is now head of the free money economy. Now, a guy like Trump, he likes his money, right? So he's not going to cut stuff down. He's going to grow it more. and this is why we're in debt. We don't get rid of the old stuff. The new sheriff comes in town, gets new stuff, and it starts piling up, like what Biden did. Now, Biden had some interesting programs to help people, but they're just starting. Now. So you heard Biden come into town. Oh boy, socialism and the government's over and we're going to all go to hell together. Yeah. And nothing happened. And nothing happened certainly in the first 2 or 3 years. Now it's happening. Man, the IRA investment, what do you call it? IRA. Okay, so that act, you know what that is, right? Inflation Reduction Act. Boy, getting old, ladies and gentlemen. Again. Okay, now here's start. Like last year was the first year it happened on one of the big programs that gave out up to $40,000 for you to fix up your home. $40,000. And that'll be here for 10 years. 10 years. And that's about $8 billion every year for 10 years. And you know who's eligible for that? Everybody. Everybody. Up to $40,000 a year. Everybody is eligible for that. You think it's only for poor people? No, it's not. Everybody. Okay. Now here's that program I'm talking about, the IRA. This is for people to reduce their energy bills, their utility bills, so they don't get thrown out of their home. Because if you don't pay your utility bills, then you're going to get evicted eventually, right? So Biden gave out $8 billion a year now, and it's only been 1 year so far of this program. And that's what's neat. Now listen, look at how people use this program, okay? Last year, the rich got 85% of that, okay? The rich got 85% of that, or $5 billion. Now what's the rich? According to this program, it's $100,000 or $100 million. So anybody making from $100,000 a year to $100 million a year got $4.5 billion of grant money to make their home more energy efficient, to reduce their energy bill. Now it's hard for me to think that someone making a couple $1 million is worried about paying their utility bills. But we got grants for that. Now listen to this. Now here's the people I think really need this money, okay? These are people in the bottom 25%. Okay, the other people were in the top 25%. Okay, so, and the top 25% got 50% of the money. Is that right, 50%? No, the top 25% got $5.5 billion. So it's like 65% of the money. Okay, the bottom 25% got less than $1 billion. Less than 1%. They got less than 1% if your income was less than $30,000. If your income was more than $100,000, they got 65%. So the top 25 got 65% of the money. The bottom 25 got 1%, not even that, but less than 1% of the money. Now, who do you think needed money more? The top? You think the top 25% income in this country are more worried about their utility bills, or the bottom 25%? Well, the answer is obvious, right? But they're not applying, okay? And then in the middle 50%, very few of them are applying. They're getting a little more, you know. They got half of what, you know, this is twice as many people got half as much income as the top 25%. So the middle 50% only got $2 billion, 2.8. The top 25% got $5 billion. So 50% got $2 billion, 25% got $5 billion, so twice as much almost. So that's what's going on. So that's it. Why aren't these people doing it? They don't know. They don't know where to go, how to do it, or whatever. And that's why we have to teach people how to use the free money economy. You know, we teach people how to use the capitalist economy. That's this section, which is 60%. This is Google. Everybody knows how to use Google. You go to Google and put in home repair, and you'll get 2 billion websites. And everybody you call will want to get money from you. They have to, because they have to pay Google. So that's why they're capitalists, okay? They get money, and then they pay for advertising, and they advertise in Google, so they have to pay Google to find you, to sell you something. So that means they have to get money from you. Now, government programs or the free money economy does not get money from you. They give money to you, okay? That's the free money. That's 40%. So you got 60% of capitalist economy, 40% of the free money economy. So that's an economy almost as big as the capitalist economy, but you don't know how to use it. We're not trained how to use it. Everybody goes to Google and gives them money, even when they don't have it, and so that means they get in further trouble by looking for help. Here, if you learn how to use this economy, the free money economy, you'll never get worse off because everyone here gives you money. If you get here, maybe you get something, maybe you won't, but it's going to cost you money. So so you may lose and get further in debt and problems. You stick to here, and this is a significant, 40% is significant, man. That's a big piece of America. 40% is giving away free money. Anybody else would call us socialists, right? Oh, this is Russia. We're giving money for everybody. Nonsense. Yeah, we're a capitalist society. It's doing us well, but everybody can't play that. So we have to help people who can't play. But the people who can't play in the capitalists don't know how to use this, okay? And most people who do play don't even know how to use it, so they don't use it, except if you're rich. They've learned it very quickly. That's how I found out about this. Working for millionaires, they know how to use this, and I would go run around Washington, find more money for millionaires to become billionaires, okay? Now I said, after I did that 4 or 5 years, whatever, why am I doing this? They don't even need the money. Why are they getting it? Because it's legal. It's legal for anybody to get it. So they're not breaking the laws, no. But they're abusing it, in my mind. And so that's why people who really need the money, that's who I want to work for. And that's what we're doing now with Letco Help, for people who really need the money. I'm an American citizen. What would I do after Obamacare has turned me down for not being able to properly identify me? That stems from not having a credit card information for the past 15 years. Well, Kevin, you have that. I would go to your elected official, okay? Your elected official, and go, he says he's been turned down to apply for health insurance because he didn't have a credit card. That doesn't seem right. I don't know the laws. They're following the laws and they think it is. So you have to go somewhere else to get an answer for that. And the one way to get the bureaucrats to work for you is to contact your elected official. You go to this website. A common cause. C-O-M-O-N. commoncause.org. Go to commoncause.org. Put in your zip code. And you'll find all your elected officials. You could have 15, 20 of them. But you start at the national level. So you have 2 senators and a congressperson, okay? So you call those 3 offices and tell them you're getting screwed by Obamacare, okay? And they'll investigate. They have to investigate. They get paid to investigate. That's why they're there, okay? And they want to help you. They may be cranky or whatever, or you get lost in the shuffle. That happens because they don't, but you don't pay them. So you never lose money doing this. You only get money. And anybody who go in Google cannot get this done with Obamacare like your elected official, because elected officials are the ones in control of every government agency, because what they do is pass the budget for their money to live next year. So every government office knows that. That's why they have special phone numbers for people who work in government offices to call them so they could fix up the problem with their constituent. That's what you are. You are a constituent. And you call the elected official as a constituent. Here's where I live. Will you help me, please? Obamacare says I'm not a citizen or something. Just crazy stuff. I mean, that's what happened in bureaucracy and robots talking robots. This guy knows this. And so you have to work the system to use the system. You don't go run out and hire a lawyer. No, your lawyer has no Ain't no leverage over these people. Your elected official has more leverage than any lawyer could ever dream of. So you want to go there and ask them for help. And you have 3 on the national level. You call each office and ask for help. In the meantime, what you want to do, you want to get health care. So you want to go to needy, N-E-E-D-Y, meds, MEDS.org. See, the free money economy, all end in .gov or .org. Otherwise, you're going to go in the capitalist society, which is .com, and they want to get money from you. In the free money economy, they don't want to get money from you. They want to give money to you. And they end in websites of .org or .gov. That's very important to know. That's how you use the system. The people who know that, and there, dental care. Dental care is not even covered on Obamacare. You have to pay extra for that. But look in needymeds.org, and you will find places in your zip code that give free and low-cost dental care, okay? That's what's important, that you know these organizations. You call them up and ask them if you're eligible for it, okay? That's what you do. You may have to call a dozen of them, because the list in Needy Meds could have 40 or 50 where you live, okay? So you have to get on the phone and do that. And it's for him. You need free prescription drugs you can't pay, okay? That's no problem at all, too, because there's a section in needymeds.org that help you get free prescription drugs. Co-pays, okay? There's organizations that help you with co-pays. So that's not a problem. Hospital bills that you can't pay, there's persons for that, too. You go to $4, DOLLARFOR.org, O-R-G, okay? Dollar, D-O-L-L-A-R, and then F-O-R.org. Put in where your hospital bill is from, and there's a 70% chance that you could get that forgiven. But they're not going to tell you. They want you to pay, because all these hospitals now are run by venture capitalists, and just Wall Street is running these things, and they don't believe in government programs, but it's the law. They have to forgive you. So see if you're covered on it. And like I say, 70% of the people are covered. They think they don't have to. They think they have to pay, and they don't. Okay, so that's the kind of thing, and it's for anything you have that you want to do, and you don't have money to do it. Things like starting a business. Well, the government just started, and this is Biden did this, and he was talking about the first year. It took him 2 or 3 years to get it done, and they give out now $50,000 to people who just got out of jail to start a business. $50,000 for people who just got out of jail to start a business. Now, I don't know about you. I think that's, well, at least maybe I'm old. But it's amazing to me, isn't it? I mean, don't you think it is? You can't go to, you don't own a bill in your life, and you go to Chase Bank and they won't give you anything, okay? But you go to the government, just right out of jail, you get 50 grand. And this is without collateral, and bad credit. That's what's available. But you're not going to find that in Google. You have to use the free money economy, okay? And that's not in Google. You're just going to get slaughtered in Google. You can't deal with these. I can't. These people are so good at getting money from people. You don't stand a chance. Single parent woman. What if you're a single parent woman? Okay, if you're a single parent woman or man, or a parent of anything, here's what you want to do. Okay, there's a website. Let's see, where is it? Single Mother Guide. Okay, you hear that? Single Mother Guide. And I think that's a .com. That's one of the few .coms that surprised me. Let me check. Single, S-I-N-G-L-E, mother, M-O-T-H-E-R, guide, I-D-E, Yeah, it's .com. Okay, so there's an exception to the rule. It's like when I was learning French. There are rules in the French language, but there are always exceptions. So who the hell cares about the rules? Okay, so that's a .com. Okay, why do you want to go to singlemotherguide.com? I'll tell you why. Uh, singlemotherguide.com. Okay, because they have a state-by-state listing of all the basic programs. There's about 7 basic programs. You heard some of them like food stamps and TANF and things like that, but they're about 7. And with the 7 programs they have there, you could get an up to $8,000 a month for you and your children just by applying to those programs. And that website gives you the application for all 7 in any state. So send this link to other members, other people you know that are looking for basic money programs, because they have them all right there, 7 of them all in a row. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, okay? Because they're all there waiting to help you. Yeah, that's what they're there for, okay? And they're there, but it's going to take some work on your side. Hey, that's funny. You say that David Lynch died not too long ago. Yes, he did. Yeah, just a day or 2 ago, I think. Yeah, no, I loved his hairdo. Isn't this a David Lynch hairdo? When you're broke, go to work. Yes, yes, yes. And if you need help getting work, if you need help to get skills to get a higher paying job, so maybe you don't have skills, you don't have a degree, that doesn't matter. The government will help you do that too. You go to careeronestop.org. Make an appointment with a counselor, a free counselor that helps you get a job, get you the training. I mean, they even pay you to get trained to get a better job. See, the government wants to get you a better job. Why? You'll pay more taxes. See, we're all selfish. So get that free help, and whether it's Trump or me, these programs have been here for the last 50 years. So they're not going next week when Trump comes to town. No, but everybody will think that. And that's why it makes it better for you to apply, because everybody thinks, oh, it's not there anymore. That is crazy. Smiley?
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get it. What?
I just got the mail.
Oh, is that what? Okay, sorry. I thought maybe you were knocking on the door.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, only women. Men less taxes. What do you mean? No, all these programs, not only for women, not only for white people, not only for everybody. Man, you're just talking yourself out of work. You don't want to work. You don't want to put in the effort. Oh, that's not going to be for me. I shouldn't apply. I shouldn't look for that. Nah, that's crazy. You're just lazy as shit like I am. I don't want to do stuff I don't want to do either. And I got somehow, get fire in my butt to go do these things. We're all like that. That's human. I cannot tell the lie, George Washington. I cannot tell the truth, Dapper Donnie. However, Epstein, I cannot tell the difference. Oh, well, cute. Only for women, men like. No, these programs are not only for women. Forget it. I mean, if you think you're, like, say, only for women, that's just, you're giving yourself an excuse not to have to go to work. Filter comments similar to those flagged. Oh, who's flagging? Let's see what members are asking about. Matthew, I'm in America. Said, okay, you got Benny. Hi, Benny. Are there programs to help pay? Yes, there are, Anna. And I cover those all the time. Let me see if I can get to you. Yeah. Now, here's for tax. If you go to find in a Letco Meta Grant report, there's a section on paying your bills, and you can. Maybe I could find it easier for you this way. The IRS has a program called Offer in Compromise, okay? And they will help you for free Okay, grant money, you don't have to pay back. Impacted disasters. Oh. Let me see, sorry, taking me so long. Yes, offer and comment, you go to irs.gov, irs.gov, and then look for offer and compromise, and then look for a local office, make an appointment to talk to a local office that will help you fill out the forms, and that will get you up to 90% of your taxes forgiven. We have Tula, who's a member, got that. She saved like $45,000 in taxes, and she shows other people, and she's live. She's one of the people that are volunteering their time to help other people. Property taxes is the same thing, but it's different in every state. Let me look here. Switch account. Switch. Okay. Okay. For your tax. Okay. Okay. Here's that one.
Well, I'm talking about all the free financial counseling services that are
Okay, here's all the forgiveness programs. Okay, this video here, look at this video, and in the description are links to all the places to get your property tax forgiven, get your income tax forgiven, get your state tax forgiven, get your business loans forgiven, all this kind of stuff. Fill out the paperwork now. Yeah, it's great. Okay, Anna, thank you. Okay, so that's all the forgiveness. Okay, let's see. Oh, where we go? I don't know. Okay.
well, I'm talking about all the free financial counseling services that are
Let me look. Sorry, I'm looking on.
That's where you should start. Anything in debt process. You sit down with somebody for free.
So it's important you go to these organizations that fire, home repair. How can I get companies to forgive my debt? Okay, yeah, here's another good debt one, okay? You want to get people to forgive your debt. Okay, here's another video I just did. So this is a how-to here to get companies to forgive your debt, okay? And do that, okay? And then don't forget to ask us, Anna, and anybody else. If you have problems with anything, you can ask questions, 100 times a day as a member, and join the live videos. Like today, there's a 7 o'clock and I think a 9 o'clock, maybe another one yet. But usually every day we have 3 or 4 hours of mentors that are available to answer your questions about getting grants. I cannot tell a lie. Okay, I saw that. Shannon Givens. Would be funny if you got one day for all this good advice that gives $2,000 for people at $20 a pop when it's free advice. Yes, no, I have a service that charges $20, and we do very well with that. That's better than I ever thought I would do. We got 15,000 members now at Letco Help, and at only $20, and you could ask us all the questions you want. And you're also eligible to apply to our grants. Our grants we give out every month, 4 different grants, and a total of $50,000 to $70,000 that you could apply for. Okay, and that's important. So that's what we do with our profits, is give it back to members. Okay, there's no other company I know that, and that represents about 40% of all our sales. So that's close to half of our sales that we give back to members. And yeah, well, thank you, David. I think it's a great service. I mean, I've been doing this work 50 years. I've never seen anything like this, particularly at $40. I mean, I should charge $2,000 or more, $5,000, $10,000 for millionaires to help them get become billionaires. And that just wasn't satisfying to my heart. And now I want to grow my heart more than anything. And I'm doing that by helping people as much as I can. And how many people can I help before I die? I'm 81 years old, so I may only have about 10, 15 years left. If I'm really lucky, I may get hit by a car tomorrow in traffic, and that's all. Doesn't matter. Great service too. If you find a program that you might like to train in Career One Stop, how do you find and pay to study portion? Well, Kelly, you have to call Career One Stop and see what they have. Okay, that's the important thing. You call Career One Stop and see what they have and see if you can work something out with them. If it doesn't have a match, then here's where you go. You go to findhelp.org. Give me your zip code, Kelly. What's your zip code? Okay. Hey, again, there's not going to be an easy way. 11746. Okay. 11746. Ooh. Okay, what I found here, when I go to findhelp.org, okay, and I put in job training for your zip code, and I get 222 nonprofit organizations and government offices that help you for free with job training. Now, I think that is incredible. Could you believe there's 200 programs that give grants to help people train for a better job? That's what's available in your zip code. 222 organizations that give grants for you to get a better job. Now, what you have to do, they may or may not be exactly what you want to do, okay? But you have to start calling. That's how you find it. That's how you find help and how to make a match. So you call enough of those, and that's what it's going to take. It may take 10, 20, 30 phone calls. But that's the only way out of this. It's not going on Google hoping you make a magic, meetup. No, you call people that are in the business who get paid, not by you. They already got paid by the government or nonprofit organizations to help you get training for a better job. So if they can't help you, and none of these 222 organizations can help you, you ask them, where else can you go? Because they're going to be in the best place, the best people possible to be able to tell you where else to go. I know I love telling people what to do. This Get Started that Benny put up there, that's what you want to do. I mean, that tells you all about what we are and how to use it. So many people get overwhelmed, and that's important because we do have so much stuff. But, take it slowly. And if you don't take it slowly, you're going to get overwhelmed and give up. No. And ask questions. Go to our workshops every day. We have 3 or 4 hours of workshops. You join those and ask questions from our navigators who run over people who get grants and use this stuff very well. And they're people like you. That's why they're better than me. I haven't applied for money in I don't know how many years. But they do, and they have. So they're better to talk to than I am. I remember you. I used to buy your books. You're the one, David. I learned how to get free and low-cost books from the U.S. government. Wonderful. Yes, that's what it's all about. And it's not only books, David. There's so much out there. The government gives out over $37,000 in cash to the average family. Gets $57,000. Did I say 37? I meant $57,000 in cash to the average family every year. So you want to know about that. That's what we teach you, how to do that. And that's from the free money economy. This part of America is the free money economy. About 40% of everything in America, government and nonprofit. Capitalism is this side, that's 60%. We all know how to use capitalism, right? But now you have to learn how to use the free money. Okay, capitalism is easy because they're going to get money from you, so they spend a lot of money finding you. The free money economy does not have money to find you, so you have to find them. And that's what this is. You have to learn how to find people in the free money society. Otherwise, you're going to be in Google and go around in circles and lose money and get scammed or whatever. So if you have money, you go to Google. If you don't have money, you can't. Or if you want to save money, you don't have extra money. And you contact your local community action. Yes, I have read most of your books for years. I am African American, and it's hard for us to secure a small business grant. Please help. Well, if you want a small business grant, it's no harder for you than it is anybody else. I mean, at least my viewpoint. I'm white, so I can't really tell. And I'm sure there's still a lot of bias out there. But there's so many programs just set aside now for people of low income, whatever color you are. But they're all local, so they're not, or you can't find them in Google. You have to go to this website as a start. You go to sba.gov and then /local, LOCAL, dash assistance, sba.gov /local dash assistance, okay? So you put in your zip code and you'll see maybe 5, 10, 20 organizations, nonprofit organizations that are there for you for free to help you start any kind of business, okay? I've been a fan for decades, thank you, Charity. And don't call them friends, call them help. Yep, right, and that's it. What Charity is telling you, when you call up any of these organizations for help with your business, and you may have up to 20 where you live, you don't ask for money, you ask for help. Because these are people to help you find money and everything else. So you have a business, or you want to start a business, then you call them up and say, hey, I need help. Can I make an appointment to see somebody? And mind your own business, Karen. Sharon. Don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't sound. Pre-shop radio. Hey, let's go. And thank you. When the grant website is that? Who may contact for a job training? I'm disabled. Job training, you start at Career One Stop. Career, CAREER, ONESTOP, all one word, .org, O-R-G. So you call careeronestop.org and you put in a zip code and you have a search to find a local office and make an appointment to talk to somebody. Now, they should be helpful, but if they're not, you have other places to call. And you go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in job training. Like I just did it for somebody, I forget where they're located, but the zip code was 11746. Where is that? Brentwood, New York State, I guess, somewhere. And they have 222 nonprofit organizations, and their zip code looks like upstate New York State. 222 organizations that help with free job training. There's so much grant money now in job training in the government, and it's also federal, state, local. It's all over, so you can't just go to one place. There's lots of places you could check. And like I say, there's 222 organizations in that zip code, but every one of them gives money for free. Every one trains for free, never charge you a nickel, okay? That's what you have to learn. So let me help you do that. If you want to become a member, we have 15,000 members that help each other. So that's, we have a community of people who need money and help to get along in life. And these 15,000 people help each other. When they get a grant, they help. They show you how to do it, how they got it. So right now, at 7 o'clock tonight, which is about 40 minutes, you'll see one of our navigators that are members that will show you how they did it. You can ask them any question you want. They're there. Same price, $20. That's it, all you could eat. And then start applying to our grants. Our next grant is the 20th, where we give out $15,000 for rent. I forget if it's 15 or 20, which one of them, for rent grants. And then after that, we have free laptop computers. We give out 30 of them, and that's on the 30th of the month. So sign up, help other people, and find out about the joy of giving and how your heart grows when you help other people. So let us help you so you could take that knowledge and help other people, okay? And then we get more people having a better life living in America. The rich people do. They're doing quite well at it because they know about this system. Now, how do we get the rest of the people to know about this? So you have to start learning the free money economy, okay? That's 40% of everything in America, free money economy. And that's .gov or .org, okay? And we're at LescoHelp.com, LescoHelp.com. Thanks.